Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. I'm doing a check-in. Now, I love pomegranate. I do. I remember when I used to eat a lot of pomegranates. I went through a phase where I ate so many pomegranates. What's up? You can just call me Ajna. You don't gotta call me out sexy, sweetie, baby. You can just call me Ajna. I'm okay with that. What up? Hey, Moni. What up? Hey, Rock. What up, 71? Dr. Love. What's going on? Hey, the real bankroll. What up with it? Hold on. I dropped a pomegranate seed and it's bothering me. I know y'all probably be leaving shit on the floor when y'all drop it. I can't do that. It be bothering me. Yeah, you can just call me Ajna. It's okay. What's going on? I heart my hustle. Hey, what's up, babe? You juice white grapes and kiwis? That's cool. That sounds like it might be yummy. What's up, Mr. Aviation? It sounds like it might be a good little. Queen, are you going to restock the site or should I forget about it? Forget about it. What up, Frenzy B? Whenever somebody give me a choice like that, I always choose whatever the hardest choice is. If I'm given an ultimatum, I always choose the hard thing. I never go with the flow that way. Don't ever give me an ultimatum. Should I or should you? Just forget about it. I know you really wanted it though. For real. That's why I leave niggas. Motherfuckers start giving me ultimatums. Do this or we ain't gonna be together. Well, then we ain't gonna be together. Well, let me get my shit. For real. Y'all be taking the bait when people threaten y'all? I ain't never cared about that nobody that much. For real. What up, Bones? Yeah, my hair wrapped up. I gotta wrap it up. You can still take care of your hair though. Please do. Sometimes you take the bait to be funny. And how you get put out of people's life. Yeah. Pomegranate's delicious. I struggle with telling people things that may hurt them. Why is that? Am I projecting? To an extent, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You could just be weak. No, I don't have enough information. Watch what you say to me. Yeah, people do gotta watch what they say to me because I be really listening. What's up, her? What's up, her, Shawty? What's up, Antoinette? Sometimes people just do be weak. Some people are all right with themselves. A lot of people don't be all right with themselves. Libra One Love, hey, that's what's up. What's up, Toya? What's going on, Queen? I'm eating some pomegranate. I love pomegranate. What up, honey T? What up, what up? I used to eat pomegranate all the time. I ain't had no pomegranate in so long. This pomegranate is good. I forgot how much I enjoy pomegranate. I used to eat pomegranate so much my fingers, the tips of my fingers were red. I used to eat pomegranate all the time. You caught me on live today? Yeah, here I am. What I'm doing with the pomegranate seeds? Eat the whole thing so they can scrape the parasites out your body. They help cleanse you. And they're good for your kidneys and your reproductive organs. You ain't got to eat none. I didn't offer you none. It's okay. It's good, though. I got this big bowl right here because pomegranate will make a mess. Oh, it will make a big mess if you let it. Yeah, people be thinking all different type of stuff. I just be wanting to be left out. When they be including me in the part that I want to be left out of, I just let them know. You ain't got to include me in that. What's my definition of a blessing? Knowledge applied after a hard lesson. That's my definition of a blessing. The knowledge that you gain and you apply after the hard lesson, that's where your blessings show up. That's what I be thinking about. I think about shit like that. Yeah, I like pomegranates. I do. I've been drawing them on for so long, girl. I've been drawing this eyeliner on for a long time. Sometimes it do be crooked. And when it be crooked, it just get bigger and bigger and bigger until I even it out. I be looking like Kato some days. Looking like I got motherfucking Kato mask on. You love pomegranates, but you allergic to them? It's okay. I ain't offer you none. I ain't trying to hurt you. Do you feel that if you don't get your lesson that you will continue the experience? The same thing? Mm-hmm. Same test, wrapped in different flesh. Yeah. That's what your family dealing with right now. Generation after generation after generation that still ain't learned their fucking lesson. Or got lazy. They got lazy. And now you gotta start over. It's usually one generation that acquires it. Another generation appreciates it. Another generation feels entitled to it. Another generation loses it. And it creates another generation that creates it again. And the next generation that appreciates it. And then the next generation that feels entitled to it. This would be crazy, don't it? Cycles. That's why it's dangerous not to know your history. Because if you can't see yourself, you don't know what stage you at in the journey. And you can stay on the level. You can say, you know what, we're going to stay at this level where we appreciate it. This is the level that our family is going to stay at. We're not going to feel entitled to it. We're going to appreciate it. But if you don't have proper documentation, you don't know what level you're on. Yeah, you got to be able to stop the cycle. The only way to stop the cycle, any kind of cycle, is to get some discipline up for yourself. You got to control yourself. Your life is about you. It ain't really about what the fuck nobody else think or see or hear or say or feel. It's about you and how you process those things. And if you give it a lot of weight, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be able to tip your scales. And you got to learn to be the most valuable in your life. And oftentimes we are not. Oftentimes we hold other people's situations, circumstances, opinions at a higher esteem than we are honest about. Many of us care a lot more about what people think than what we're honest about. I had to deal with that after being lied on. It humiliated me. I was okay with my truth. I didn't give a fuck about what the facts were. Say them. But being lied on ripped through my soul. And then I had to look in the mirror and be honest with myself. I thought you didn't care what they thought about you. Oh, so if you don't care what they think about you, why do you give a fuck that they lied on you? So you do care. And then I had to go through that whole process of that dark night of the soul on the hero's journey to make myself more valuable than anybody else's opinion around me. It's an experience. It's a hell of an experience. We teach from it in class, too. You know, this the kind of stuff we teaching from in class. You can register for class. I'm an author. Hurt to Help Finding Your Healing Place, Volume 1. This healing guide has evolved into a healing workbook. And we studying this together, and you can register. You can get your healing workbook and register and do class with us. You're going to get a certification after. It's over 24 classes. We do them live. They're interactive, but if you miss class, you get to still watch the replays and do your homework and stuff and get community access and all of that stuff. So it's dope. It's still dope. You still win. But yeah, that shit fucked my world up. And I was told this. I went to go see a seer, right? I had to go give me some help. I had to go seek my spiritual elders. And I was told the same thing that I was told in a dream. I was told by my spiritual elder when I went to go seek assistance that I grew so arrogant in my truth that I had to be humble with lies. And as much as that seemed like some fuck shit, it was my reality. Because as long as it was factual and you said it about me, I didn't give a fuck about the facts. I didn't care about what you said it was factual. If I did it and it's done, it's done. But lying on me, woo. Sensitive. I was sensitive to being lied on. Oh, what's up, Mr. Mitchell? Hey, Jason. How you doing, King? I hope you're well. I'm eating some pomegranate. But yeah. All roads lead back to you. It all leads back to you. I had to be humiliated and humbled. Most people are humbled by their truth. Most people run from themselves so much that they're humbled by their truth. And then some people lean into their truth and they don't have shame where other people want them to have shame at. And that's when they'll start lying on you. When you don't have shame where they want you to have shame, if the truth don't work and you just stand in your truth, if your truth is something that they feel like you should feel some type of way about. What's up, Jam Visions? Hey, Cam. What's up, Cam God? If your truth is something that people feel like you should feel some type of way about, and you don't feel no type of way about your reality, and they want to shame you, when the hating don't work, they will start telling lies on you. And that's when you're about to find something out about yourself. You're about to really find something out about yourself. You think you know you so well because you finally accept your truth. Like you accept the fucked up parts, you accept the hard parts. And then the part of you that feel like the truth is fucked up enough. You don't got to tell the lies. However, if the goal is to shame you, if the goal is to distract you, and you're not distracted by what they feel like you should be distracted by, oh, they'll make up something. They'll make up something. Most people are injured by their people. Most people say they don't care about people lying on them, and most people don't. Because they lie on themselves all the time. So they don't really give a fuck if you lie on them. Say whatever you want to say. But there are some people who lean hard into the facts of themselves, whether it's socially acceptable or not. And when you get to lying on them, it has a different effect. It affects different. It affects you different. Especially when you feel like the truth is fucked up enough. Just say what happened. I own my shit, you will own your shit. But when people don't want to own their part, they'll put it all on you. And when the hating don't work, they would tell lies on you. And people got imaginations. People got imaginations. They'll say anything. And they'll take a little bit of your truth and build a big old lie on top of it. To confuse people. They take a little bit of truth, the little bit of truth that you're willing to admit in your wholeness of self, they'll take it and look, they even admitted it, and then they'll tell a whole lie. And confuse people because people okay, well, if this is true, why ain't this true? And if you the type of person, it'll really fuck your world up if you let it. Hey, what's up? Hey, Blessed. What's going on? It's funny that they never would expect for you to pop out on the bushes for their ass. Because they so used to hiding in the bushes. They so used to being the bullies. They so used to being the one that does the stalking. People are so used to being fucked up that they don't even really process how fucked up they are until they experience, until that shit ricochets. And they have to like get a dose of themselves. And then they be crumbling. They crumble so quickly. People try to injure you in the way that they would be injured. People try to hurt you in the ways that would hurt them. If somebody did something detrimental to you, like attack on your character, assassination, however people attack you in your finances, however they attack you, structure attacks. They attack you in ways that will kill them. They know they hit you in ways that they wouldn't be able to recover from. That's why if you want to know where a person is weak at, watch where they hit you. Watch where they hit you. So when you're dealing with somebody that is a consistent bully like that, and they have to get a dose of their own medicine, they swear that like they're being done the greatest injustices. But nah, that's what you put out there. People be fucked up people. People really do be fucked up people. That's why I always say the ditches that you dig for me gonna be the grave you rot in. You're gonna hurt yourself trying to hurt me every time because I don't invest my energy into trying to hurt you. I don't got time. I don't got time. And in real life, I don't like jail. I don't like it in there. But because your goal is to distract me, you're going to keep going further and further and further and further, and you're going to push yourself off the edge. I watch people do it all the time. I watch people hurt themselves trying to hurt me. And then be mad that they hurt themselves trying to hurt me. Then be madder at me after some shit that they did to themselves trying to hurt me. I watch that shit happen so many times. I watch people self-destruct so many times. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Catherine. Do a parasite cleanse. People try to trigger you to become a liability to yourself. Oh, King, I'm glad you're back to it. I'm so glad that you're getting back at it. And don't stop. It's whatever, you can have whatever you want from this life. I'm so glad I got me a pomegranate. Yeah, people will push all the way to the limit, and then that shit'll backfire, and then they'll tuck their tail and play the victim. And it's like, nah, you cook this shit, eat it. You don't want it to hurt you, but you was trying to hurt me the whole time. And because I'm not in pain the way you want me to be in pain, you kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until you find out my limits are way more extreme in depth than you have the capacity to comprehend. And you would have been dead. Had somebody did to you what you did to me, it would have been over for you. You would have never made it back. You would have never made it back. You would have never made it back. And this is me after. That shit fuck with a person's psyche. They do. It make them more and more and more obsessed with you. Because now you become this anomaly that they know is stronger than them. Because they would have died. If somebody did to them what they did to you in effort to destroy them like they were trying to destroy you, they would have been crumbled a long time. It would have took them moments to be like, uncle. They soft. People fold. People be folding. People be weak for real. Everybody do be weak. People be weak. And they be thinking they got other people all figured out. Imposter syndrome is you not believing you're deserving of the situation. Yeah, I know all about imposter syndrome too. We'll be talking about that Imposter syndrome is birthed at tier 2, hurt and denial. In the hierarchy of hurt, in the 4-tier system for pain, identity, healing, and recovery of self that the Creator gave to me, that we teach and study from, you can register through the link in our bio, the Pain into Power Healing Workbook Study certification. Imposter syndrome is at tier 2, hurt and denial. That's when you don't believe that you're worth it because you convinced yourself that you were beyond things that you still needed to experience. When you get to a place where like you become arrogant instead of confident because you stopped studying, you stopped improving yourself. You got contented with the level that you on and you stopped improving yourself. And because you got results once upon a time, you grew comfortable in the pocket of the results that you previously got, but everything is changing around you now. And it's not that you can't get those results, but you can't get those results the old way. You can't pour that new wine in that old wineskin. So now you got to go and do it again, build it again, begin again, evolve yourself, learn something new, go back to class. Update your certification. And a lot of people don't want to update their certification. A lot of people don't want to go back to class. A lot of people don't want to continue to enhance their study, to stay consummate students. And those are the people that end up being arrogant. Because there was once upon a time where you did know exactly what you're talking about. But because you didn't continue your study, you are no longer genuinely confident because you don't even know what you're talking about. But because you once upon a time did, you arrogant. Because you once upon a time you did. And now here come your dark night of the soul to bring you right back where you're supposed to be. And that's back on your study. Whatever it takes for you to start enhancing yourself again. Whatever it takes for you to start taking care of yourself again. Whatever it takes for you to learn yourself again, to love yourself again, to like yourself again, to consider forgiving yourself, to actually release the shit. Whatever it takes to get you there. When you get arrogant, you got to go back there. And then after you study, you genuinely confident. When you know what the fuck you talking about, you know what you're talking about. However, it's a lot of people that think that they know what they talking about and they don't have a clue what the fuck they talking about because everything has changed now. What Goddess Conundrum kept saying years ago, she been saying it for years. And look at the world around us right now. She kept saying pivot or perish. You're going to have to do something different. Everything is changing. You're going to have to do something different. I don't give a fuck about what results you used to have. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Listen, this mortgage still due. These taxes still due. You got to continue to be hireable. You got to continue to want them to fuck with you. And if they don't want to fuck with you because they can feel that what you got going on is outdated, then you won't see the numbers that you used to see. And your arrogance, because you still are who you are, will convince you that they are the problem, when in all actuality, the problem is you. The problem is you. You got to upgrade yourself. You got to pivot or perish. You got to change. You got to decide how you're going to do this. I always say there's a thin line between confidence and arrogance. A confident person is willing to continue learning, while an arrogant person thinks they know everything. Exactly that. Yep. When you're confident, you know what you're talking about because you know what you're talking about. When you're arrogant, you think you know what you're talking about. You think you know what you're talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about. When you're confident, you really know. When you're arrogant, you think you know. And that room for doubt, while you're still thinking you know, that's how the devil creep in. Oh, that pomegranate was good. Yeah. Because you're going to lose your footing acting like it. Listen, you don't got to pretend. You don't got to fake it till you make it. Stop listening to people that tell you shit like that is what I would love for you to consider. You don't got to fake it till you make it. Just practice. Practice it. How do you know if you're pretending and if you're practicing? If you're practicing, you're doing that shit whether anybody see you or not. When you pretending, you only do it when people can see you. If you really studying, it's going to show up. It's going to show up in your language. It's going to show up in your conversation. It's going to show up in your exchange. It's going to show up in your focus. It's going to show up. If you are getting better, you will get better. And so many of us just be acting like we getting better. And that's the reason why we be stuck. And you got to get honest. And it hurts to get honest. It fucks you up to get honest, because a lot of times when it's time for us to get honest, like when it's really time for us to get honest about some shit, somebody done did something to us that we can clearly identify where we have been violated. And in that moment, we want to focus on them. But no, that's your golden opportunity. When the window of opportunity opens energetically and spiritually through you being violated, to show you how you violate. But if you are so distracted and you're not really focused on yourself, then you will utilize your energy trying to punish people for showing you who you are instead of working on yourself. So you don't have to have this kind of energy mirrored back to you. And that's a lot to accept, especially after you've been violated and you know that you got me fucked up. And you know this, and you know, like, nah, I'm not saying that I'm completely right, but I know that I've been done wrong. I have a grievance. I have a legitimate grievance. You are what you attract. No, the fuck you not. Y'all just be saying anything that people tell y'all. You are what you entertain. If you beautiful, if you attractive, if you the light, all kind of shit gonna be attracted to you if you attractive. That don't mean that's who you are. You know how many hoe ass niggas come over here thinking that they have an opportunity with me only to get their feelings hurt real bad because I don't even like you. I never liked you from the beginning. It was all in your mind. Just because you attracted to me don't mean I'm attracted to you. But y'all just be saying anything people say to y'all, and y'all just be repeating it. And we be so brainwashed. And anything can like you. Anything can like you. Anything can. Now, what you entertain, though, what you give your attention to, what you allow to have a piece of you, what you share your energetic force with, that's a reflection of you. There you are. If you're looking for you, there you are. Yeah, you right there. And a lot of times we don't want to be that. So we pretend that we're not that. And then when nobody's looking, there you are. I see you entertaining it again. I see you. Yeah. It just takes time, y'all. It just takes time for you got to have a safe place to see yourself. That's what class is for. Class is a safe place for you to like really examine yourself and to get some real tools to enhance and improve yourself. Okay? Come get this work. Come get this work. Join us in class. You don't have to do it by yourself. It's an interactive course. Everybody got their eyes on their own paper, and you can capitalize on the one-on-one energetic exchange. You still get a focused energetic exchange right now because the class is still small. But this shit gonna pop. Do you hear me? And it's gonna still be the healing and still be the real, but it's not gonna be able to like be catered to what you specifically need. You may not be able to talk to me the way that you can talk to me now, even though we can still speak. It's a different type of window of exchange that's open right now for those of you who are getting involved in class early. We just started. We're still in the orientation phase. Pull up, come get this work. Register through the link in the bio, get your healing workbook, and come on, let me help you. So you can stop lying to yourself. Because I know what it's like when you got you fucked up. I know what it's like when you acting like you working. And it's like, okay, well, why my check's short? I go to work every day. Why my check's short? I go to work every day. Why my check's short? Yeah, you go to work every day, but you leave early. And I'm telling you, you leave early when you only do it. When you only do it when people are watching, which is pretending. You leave and work early because you're not practicing. When you practice, you got to stay after. When you're practicing, it requires more of you. It's when the skill is gained. This is an opportunity for you to practice for real. To work on yourself for real in a safe way. I take you off the battlefield. It's hard to heal on the battlefield. It's hard. Your words and actions do need to match. However, your words and actions won't be in alignment with each other if you don't feel safe. People lie because they don't feel safe. They scared. When I had to face the reality that I went through a whole nother dark night of the soul. Oh my God. Just a whole nother hero's journey. After I already felt that I knew the worst pain that I ever knew. Oh, how I had it mistaken. Oh, how I had me all fucked up. But when I went through another experience, what I had to realize when I was being lied on the way that I was lied on, vicious and nasty lies, is people who are so afraid of their truth and they don't exist in their truth and they live a pretend version of their life and they don't convince somebody else that that's not who they are, they will attack you. And I had to settle in that part of myself when I was attacked viciously. When I was attacked with lies, it shredded through me. But the goal is to distract you. You're going to be distracted by whatever the fuck you distracted by. That's why you got to learn how to focus through every circumstance. You got to learn how to focus when you're tired, when you're hungry, when your feelings is hurt, when you're confused, when you're happy, when you feel like doing it, when you don't give a fuck about it, when you never want to do it again. If it still needs to get done, you got to show up to what? Practice. And that's the difference. When you pretending, you don't do the shit when you don't feel like doing it. But when you practicing, you show up because you know it's necessary for you to show up to attain the skill so that you're genuinely confident, so that you don't have to go through a whole nother dark night of the soul due to your arrogance because you think you know. And now you really got to learn. So practice is your study hall. Practice is how you really know. Practice is how you gain the real confidence. How do you know? I know. I heard it. I read it. I studied it. I lived it. I know it. I know it. I lived it. I studied it. I know it. I'm excited about this season because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm using me as the case study. I'm going to use me and some of my deepest, darkest, traumatic, embarrassing, shameful experiences. And I'm going to walk you through you. Because I'm a real fucking leader. And I can't expect for you to get honest with yourself if I don't show you what it looked like. So this is why you got to get it to get it. This is why there are no electronic versions of these healing tools. Because you don't get to get that close to me from a distance. If you want to get to know me that way, get to know me that way. You got to hold me in your hands. You got to make the investment. You got to make the investment and you got to handle me with care. If you want to know me this way. And I don't feel no way about it. I don't feel no way about it because it's my real life. But I am here to be of service to you. So if you see the value, make the investment. I won't disappoint you, baby. We're going to take everything that we've had in all of our previous classes that we've done, all of the Healing Bundle classes, and I'm pouring all of that knowledge into studying the Healing Workbook together. And I'm excited to share it with the people that see the value. And I love who love me. What's up, leader? Hey, Justin. Justin, I will post that little part for you if I remember. I'll post it for you if I remember, King. But yeah, take your time. Take your time and get to know yourself. Stop fucking playing games with yourself. Stop playing Russian roulette with like your peace. Get your bundle and your Believe the Glow. Yeah, leader, the next class, our next class is November the 6th, and then we're going to announce it then. And I still got to get Chioma, I got to get her updated healing workbook shipped. Chioma. Okay. It just takes time, y'all. It just takes time. You don't have to pretend. Because all of this shit is made up anyway. So just focus on yourself. It's real when you live it. Live it. What is it going to take for you to be who you truly said you are? What's up above and beyond? Hey, baby. What is it going to take for you to really be who you say you are? Practice. Or you just going to be pretending that that's really you and that's not who you are. And then something going to happen and it's going to show you that that's not who you are. Most don't realize that there is a relationship you need to have with self. The relationship that you have with yourself is the relationship that you have with God. Your relationship with yourself and your relationship with God are simultaneous to one another. When you don't feel at peace with yourself, you feel far away from God. When you feel far away from God, you don't feel at peace with yourself. So we have to consider the reality that your body really is the temple of the Holy Ghost. And you have a divine essence that you house inside of you. And that is the divinity of the Creator itself that rests in you. So how are you taking care of it? You got a guest. You got a guest that is in you so deep, it has become you. And you have become it. How are you taking care of you? Because how you taking care of you is how you taking care of God. How you taking care of you is how you taking care of God. So how you taking care of yourself? And people say, well, how is God taking care of me? You got breath in your motherfucking lungs right now. Ungrateful. You raggedy and ungrateful and entitled as fuck. What you doing with what you got? You like nothing. Use what God gave you. And maybe it's time for us to sit back. Maybe where we are in the universe right now, in the world right now, in this space and time, even though time is an illusion and a social construct, let's say in the moments that we are in right now, maybe this is it. Maybe we're being gifted the opportunity to really see what the fuck we've been given. And one of the greatest ways for that to happen is to be able to experience the shit that you take for granted. Gifting you an opportunity to truly see yourself. But if all you are is offended, you're going to miss it. And when you are arrogant, everything is offensive to you. So you just got to take it one day at a time and get to know yourself. And if you need a safe environment for that to happen, join us in class. You can register through the link in the bio. Get the healing workbook. Let's study together. Because you better be able to see you. Especially out here in the world where motherfuckers see differently. Everybody get a different position. Everybody got a different perspective. And you blind to yourself and people see you clearly. And it's a lot of people that live that way. You think just because you can't see yourself, we can't see you. You see what I'm saying? And you don't want to be on the other side of that because you pretending. Because people can see when you slip hanging. You know what? My King Green, he came into town. He came into town, come see about me. Told me all the fuck about myself. My slip hanging. And I'm so grateful for the people that love me enough to say, hey, listen, you better update your software. I don't give a fuck about you logging on. You better update your software because you behind in the times. And because it once worked for you and it worked very well for you, then you've developed a confidence that has evolved into arrogance that has caused you to stop elevating yourself. Not on every level, but these levels right here, these are the levels that matters now. But so you better focus. So you better focus. And I'm grateful for that. Update your software. If you need some assistance with updating your software, I got some food in my bag for you. And that's words to Ibadu. What she say, that edible food, the food you eat? Nah, I got food for spirit. I got knowledge. I got food for your soul. It's soul food over here. And the size be hitting. And it ain't got no gender on it. Because with the state of affairs that the world is in right now, can you afford to not see yourself? Because the blinder you are to yourself, the greater you are to be taken advantage of. The more likely you are to be taken advantage of. Because you don't even see yourself. You wide open. You blind. And that's what going through the hero's journey has taught me. And I have many variations of dark nights of the soul. But what I'm getting up out of now, what I'm breaking free from, I can just feel how wide open I once was. I really thought because I accepted the facts of my life that I was unfuckwittable, that I was untouchable, that I didn't care what people thought about me. Can you tell more about the pain to power? Is it too late to join? That's what we're talking about right now. It's not too late. You can join us. That's it. And they think we don't see them. Yeah. People who can't see themselves, they think you can't see them. I love waking up to you every day. I'll be glad you're living during our lifetime. I'm glad to be living during your lifetime. Oh, Walter, that's very kind of you, King. Running a few moments behind, but I'm here now. No, you're not. You're right on time. Because if you're going to get the help that you really need, you're going to have to be where you need to be. And it's real help over here. So I think you're exactly where you need to be. Now, what you do about it is between you and God. But you're exactly where you need to be to get some help. I got help for you. I got real work over here. We just started a course. We're still in the orientation phases. It's going to be over 24 live classes. And we're going to be studying this healing workbook together. For pain, identity, healing, and recovery of yourself. And it ain't got no gender on it. Pull up. Hey, are you hungry? A little bit. I don't know, sometimes. I just ate a pomegranate. See the holes? But yeah, pull up. Come get this work. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. If you really need an anchor, and you don't want to be caught up in what's about to happen in the world and be floating away, believing anything that anybody got to say to you, half-ass taking care of yourself, looking for a way to escape, you might want to consider joining us for class. The link is in the bio. It is the Pain into Power Healing Workbook class that we studied. It's called Pain into Power. Pain into Power. Ooh. And you got to register for class and get your healing workbook and come on. Come on. Don't play. You owe it to yourself to not be fucking playing games. There's so much happening in the world right now, y'all. And what is going on in Jamaica? What the fuck? They done got on my nerves. Thank you so much. I love Josie. Thank you. Okay, glad you ate something nutritious because I'll talk to you. Boy, get the fuck away from me. I'm about to block you. I don't like that energy that you got. Acting like you did something. For real, I be feeling stuff. Boy, when you way outside in your motherfucking field. You hear him talking to me like he just dropped me off something to eat or something? He talking to me like he just sent me a cash app. Like, I got you. Boy, get away from me. I ain't pretending with your ass. I don't know you. And you ain't did shit for me. I hope the food stamp recipients are still able to feed their families. I wish I was wealthy. People, listen. I know what it's like to be on food stamps. Damianity. I know what it's like to be on food stamps. I know what it's like to need your stamps. I hope that everybody was paying attention, because it's about to get real. And if you need a safe place to come and be checking in, I recommend that you get in class. Because, baby, it's about to be a whole lot of shit going on in the world right now. And you're going to need to know who to say no to so that you can say yes to yourself. All this shit about to be different. But this is the atmosphere where millionaires are made. How do I feel about 3-Eye Outlets? I don't have no feelings about it. I don't feel nothing about it. No. Everybody gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. I gotta keep my eyes on my own paper. I gotta help the people that I'm supposed to help stay sane. Because it's about it's ushering into the holiday season, into the holy days. And you know, this is a very ritualistic time. The most self-terminations, the most people who take their own lives happens after Halloween, after Hallows Eve, up until Valentine's Day. So all of this shit is happening at the height of emotion. In the country, well, in the company, in the corporation of the U.S., most of their employees in the U.S. Corp, because you know you got a birth certificate, you an employee, unless you're going to get your certificate of live birth and you do what you need to do. Most of their employees, because we are employed here, with your social security number, you're an employee. Most of their employees self-terminate during Hallows Eve up until Valentine's Day. In the country of the U.S., in the U.S. Corp country. So, all of this shit is happening, and it's just about to add more intensity to families. So more people, more parents probably gonna be self-terminating, and I don't want you to be one. More husbands gonna be feeling worthless. More wives gonna be feeling agitated, and I don't want that to be you. I want you to be able to be all right and to be able to call prosperity into yourself and into your atmosphere, into the frequency of your family with so much skill, no matter what's happening in the world. And in order for that to happen, you got to be able to focus. That means that you got to be able to see yourself, because there's going to be a whole lot of shit happening in the world. You're going to be looking around. You're going to get fucked up looking around. You got to keep your eyes on your own paper in this season, baby. You better stay focused. You're going to have to know who to say no to so that you can say yes to yourself. You can prosper through all of this shit. This is the atmosphere where millionaires are made. In recessions, money is energy, honey. It don't die. It can't be created or destroyed. It just transfers. The wealth is transferring hands right now. I cried the first minute into your book. Why did you start it like that? You know, the creator gave me that. And I'm so grateful that the creator, you know, I'm allowed to use my gifts, because everybody using like the intelligence that is not artificial. But this ain't AI. This is me. These are my sentiments, my words, my life, my trial, my tribulation, my testimony. And I'm so grateful to serve and be of service. But it is emotional. That's why I'm studying it with y'all, so you don't get so focused on me that you miss, you know, that you miss you. Because I'm just using me as the case study. That's the only reason that you able to get that intimate with me, that you in my business like that, where I'm telling you my greatest shame and darkest secrets, is because I use me as a case study so that you know you're not by yourself. But it's a lot of people's like, I was crying so hard. What's up, B? I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta study it with y'all. So you don't lose your spot, you know. You gonna join us for class? You gonna join us? Pull up. Stop playing and pull up. Let's heal together. I finally understand the title. That was beautiful. I will serve and I will be of service. Yeah. I'm so grateful that the Creator allows me to be of service for the people that I'm here for. I'm here for who I'm here for. I promise you. If you've been looking for a safe place to like learn yourself and love yourself, upgrade yourself, I got you, baby. I got you. I can teach you how to turn that hurt into help. If they got you fucked up and you are in pain, and it hurt, don't just give it away. Hold on to that. That's where your power is. And we just be trying to give our pain away. We just trying to be giving our hurt away, giving our pain away, giving our hurt away. Nah, hold on to that. It needs to teach you something. There's a lesson there. There's some help in that for you. And when you learn, you don't lose. When you learn, you don't lose. So, yeah, I thank y'all so much. I thank y'all so much. I had to do my midday check-in with y'all. I'd rather follow somebody that has real life experiences than AI. Let me tell you something. I ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. I survived. And that's how I know you can make it. I know you can make it. You just gotta get honest. Hey, Ajna, I need your wisdom. What's a good tea to balance hormones and help control acne? Have you drunk some red clover? Drink you some red clover and some raspberry tea leaf. Consider that. But listen. You ain't pregnant, are you? Because the fuck around make your baby fall out. Because you know it cleanses your uterus too. Cleanse your womb. Them are cleanse your womb teas. Them keep your pussy juicy and healthy. But they also help detox and pull out. Oh, and you can put some a little bit of oil of oregano inside of some castor oil and rub it on your face lightly before you go to bed at night and just see how your skin reacts to it. Is the book included with the workbook? Nah, they're separate. Why would you want to do that to me? Girl, why would you want to rob me? Why would you want to rob me like that? Nah. And you can use some aloe vera. You can use some aloe vera on your face too. But that, I'm telling you, that castor oil it's a miracle in a bottle for your skin. But sometimes you got to see how your skin take it because it's the deepest penetrating oil. But if you already dealing with like oily skin, that may not be the move for you. You didn't mean it like that, Gwen. I was like, man, why you want? It's already. What herbs can cause spontaneous release of pregnancy? Neem can. Corn silks can. Boil down some corn silks and drink them. Some neem oil. Some stinging nettle. Some I love you, left out. These bitch ass niggas be on. Y'all, please understand these people be on dope. And they be high. Stop listening to these people on the internet. They be on dope. Do you hear me? They be high and the motherfucker just be spreading their energy everywhere. Don't come over here with that shit. You can't come in here with that. Don't come here with that shit. No. Raspberry tea leaf. And red clover. Yeah. What's going on, Team Matter? But you know, oil of oregano All of oregano do a whole bunch of stuff. It do all kind of stuff, and it can be harsh though. So that's why I said I want you to use some on your skin to help with the breakouts. But you got to use a carrier, and you can't use that much in case it's harsh on your skin. So you might want to try a little patch somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, oil of oregano is strong. Them herbs work differently on people. Yeah, they do. They be having a different effect on different people. They do what they do, but they, it ain't a one size fits all. It ain't a one size fits all. But yeah, I'm grateful. I feel good. I really do. I just want to remind people to hold on to yourself. Y'all, please don't get caught up in that. I'm telling you, it's about to be such an energetic. They about to do so much energy harvesting. They're about to do so much energy harvesting through this holy day season. Kicking off with Hallows Eve, all the way up until Valentine's Day. And yeah, you gonna let them get you. I know, but you got to use them carrier oils if your skin is sensitive. But they about to do so. I just want you to hold on to yourself. Grip yourself up. Take care of yourself, y'all. And if you need some help with that, if you need an accountability partner, if you need some guidance, I know what it's like. I had to jump off and come back. You said mix oil of oregano with whatever the carrier. You can use some castor oil. Castor oil got so many benefits, for real. Castor oil got hella benefits. Real good olive oil got hella benefits. Avocado oil got hella benefits. Coconut oil got hella benefits. But that oil of oregano, boy, that shit, it's powerful. It is so powerful. Oil of oregano work better than antibiotics. You like this hoodie, Trill State of Mind? Shout out to Leaders Only. Shout out to Leaders Only. Shout out to Leaders Only. Shout out to She Is Everything LLC. And my partners. Is there a tea I can make for your energy? Caffeinated tea does what it does by itself, but B vitamins are good to give you that boost, that energetic boost. Even vitamin D, you might not be getting enough vitamin D, and I ain't talking about dick, but it helps. But you might need to get some dick because it'll rearrange you for real. Mama put his thumbs in a small of your back and knead up. It's so crazy. Y'all are so crazy. Y'all are crazy people. How am I today? I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. Y'all are crazy, boy. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for holding on, though. Because, boy, they be treating me so stank across these social media platforms because I don't play by their games. I don't want to play by their games. I don't want to do what they be doing. I don't want nothing to do with the shit that they be over here doing. But I better update my program. Because I shall be on my high horse. I ain't gonna start gossiping though. I do some other stuff, but I ain't gossiping. I do some of the other stuff that they talking about. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more stuff that make me. But I ain't gossiping though. What's up, shit? What's your name? Shenny Badass. But yeah. I'm kind of hungry. Should love not hurt? Sometimes it gotta hurt. You shouldn't always be in pain about it, though. But sometimes it gotta hurt. Sometimes it gotta hurt. We be trying to avoid the pain. That's how we get fucked up. The hurt is where the lessons are. The hurt is where the help is. The pain is where the power is. You don't gotta stay in a situation where you're in agony for an extended amount of time. But you need to know what it's like to hurt. You need to get scraped up. You need to know. You need to know. Why you with your scary ass? You need to know. You don't gotta stay fucked up. You don't, but you need to know. You need to know. We be so scary. We don't want to do nothing that put us in a predicament where we gotta learn. But like we in the university, this is a school of life. What y'all getting me for lunch? I don't know, girl. I don't know, because I do feel hungry. Can you speak about the benefits of grounding? Go read about it. If you want to talk to me about something else, maybe we could talk about it. But go ask Google. What's your detox method for clarity? I just stop talking to everybody. When I need to get clear, I get silent. I don't say nothing to nobody, and I don't let nobody say nothing to me. And my words are few. And I begin to process and journal. And write all that shit down. What up, Terry Black? Yeah, thank you for sliding through, Shani. Sometimes, Lord, the wind is blowing 185 miles an hour in Jamaica. I'm sick of they ass. So I guess they're going to get rid of Jamaica. We just need to open up the borders so we can go to the other places. You didn't have to answer, but you did. Did you ever tell your mom about the things that happened to you? Yeah. You got to keep reading. You got to... I can tell you ain't read. You keep on. Keep on. You just getting started. Mm-hmm. It's a different type of feeling when you know what it's like to be unprotected. I just came to say hi. You helped me a lot, and I become a better man and better spiritually. And I thank you, Auntie. What's up? I love you and I thank you. I appreciate you. What's up, Diamond Ruffin? Hey, what's up, baby? I will serve and I will be of service. No, I'm halfway. Yeah. Gotta keep on reading. But yeah. I had to deal with some. I'm not at liberty to share. I'll share some things during class that I won't share on live. But I'll share some things during class. I learned a lot concerning my parental relationships. I go in much deeper about my parental relationships, my relationships with my children. When we study together, we study together. And it's an interactive study, and I don't talk about other people. So that just leaves me. So yeah. First y'all. Mm-hmm. Class go crazy. That be my spot. Don't there be some help in there? It's pure. And I've been telling them, listen, Pinky, I've been telling them, Pinky Ring Princess, I've been telling them, baby, there's still such an opportunity for you to take advantage because the class is still small. Like, it's still relatively small, so it's going to always be intimate, but you get a different type of access to me because I'm consistently asking you, what do you think about this? How do you feel about that? XYZ elemental P. And you got the opportunity to talk directly back to me and I can see you and I can answer you. But it's about to get to the point where I ain't going to be able to answer everybody. I know it. I already know it. I'm not going to be able to address everybody because we got 60 to 90 minutes per class, per live class. So you in a good opportunity right now. Gloria Day. I haven't seen you in forever. It seems like you've changed. I'm loving this new you. I'm still myself. I still block niggas and cuss bitches out and shit like that. And, I'm still me. But I am a grandmother now. I'm on my second project. I'm an author. I've grown so much. But I'm still me. It took a lot of violence to become this gentle. I'm still me, though. Yeah, that's why it's so important to have self-validation. You better know it. You better know it, baby. You better know it. You got to be able to check in with yourself. I missed the class, but I left the message under the one of the post. Yes, and we'll be going back through them. Our next class is November the 6th, so y'all can do your homework, catch up. For those of y'all who are ordering your healing workbooks late, it's still got time for you to get your delivery and everything. So it ain't going to pile up on you, but it's going to require of you. But it's not going to feel like a punishment. I don't want it to feel like a punishment. Because working on yourself is a privilege, not a punishment. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. You love me. Don't make it weird. I usually love who love me back, but don't make it weird. What fulfills my soul? I don't think I like you. Don't ask me nothing else. I don't like you. You got this, there are people who try to be like really, really, really spiritual. But I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not a flavor that I like. And I don't have to say everything that I think, and I hope you don't make me say it, but I will say it. But you can carry on. But yeah. Okay, let me go handle the business. Yeah, like, I be trying to be cool, but I ain't that. I be on simmer. I be trying to cool down, but I just stay on simmer. I be trying to cool down, but I just stay on simmer. I'm so sensitive. I feel everything. I feel so much. But I'm going to get back with y'all. I'll probably check in. And y'all know I probably check in the evening. And then I check in before I go on TikTok tonight. I'll be on TikTok late night. We be on TikTok kicking shit. I might go on TikTok in a minute. Just to let them know that I'll be over there. You love my seriousness? I be for real too. I don't play with nobody. Who you calling names? This must not be the atmosphere for you. For real, you can get up out of here. You can just block yourself. Yeah, because people be weird. Well, you ain't got to be in here calling nobody's name. You can get the fuck on. Indefinitely, in perpetuity. Throughout the universe. Speaking of in perpetuity throughout the universe, I got somebody that... I got something I gotta go do. I'm gonna call y'all back. Don't forget to get your healing guide, your healing workbook. The link is in the bio. Register for class. Get your healing workbook. And upgrade yourself. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. This is a great opportunity. Yeah, my son and I, my eldest son, we grew up together. You welcome. Bitch, you didn't give me nothing. I'm welcome for, what did you give me? I don't accept nothing from you. I don't want anything from you. You told me that you love me, and I said, don't make it weird. I can already feel you. I don't think I want you here either. No, I don't. No, this ain't the atmosphere for you. Don't come back. Never come back. Yeah, we don't want you here. What's up, Justin? You have an amazing day, too. What up, 806 Taz? What's going on with you, baby? I got, my fingers are sticky. I got pomegranate all over my fingers, but it was good. I was glad that I got me a pomegranate. I got another one. I got 2 of them, so I hope my second one is good. I remember I used to eat so much pomegranate. Oh, my goodness. The tips of my fingers used to be red. I used to eat so much pomegranate. You have a blessed day too, honey T. Apply your lessons. That's where your blessings is at. That's how blessed days turn into a blessed life. For real, that's where it starts, one day at a time. Then before you know it, you're a week in. Then before you know it, you're a month in. Then before you know it, you're a year in. And then all of a sudden, this shit just turned into a good life. Done fucked around and had a good life. For real, you keep on working on yourself. You keep taking care of yourself. You're going to fuck around and have a good life. Just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. It's hard, but it's worth it. And we act like we do it. We be pretending that we do it. But maybe it's time for us to really begin to get it done. And many of us need the practice. We need the practice. You need to practice taking care of yourself. You need to stop acting like it. You just... All right, then, whatever. Okay, I'm going to call y'all back until we meet again for those whom it applies to. My girl 33 and I'm 25. What are your thoughts? I don't give a fuck about your relationship. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't care about stuff like that at all. We fight a lot and then make up. And make up the baby boy way. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all sound dumb to me. For real. If that's what you like, ain't what I'm gonna say about it. I don't give a fuck about that boy. Okay, y'all, until we meet again. Peace. Thank God. This motherfucker's slow. What?